I'm Judy Shaw for NYSE Floor Talk. Joining me today is Kelley Cornish. She is Chief Administrative Officer, Diverse Segments, Representation and Inclusion at Wells Fargo. Kelley, it's wonderful to have you here. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm very excited.
So we're celebrating Black History Month.
Yes.
You just rang the opening bell.
Yes.
What was that like being up there on that podium for you and your team? What does it mean?
It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. So many people talk about, wow, my family is looking at this, my parents are looking at it, my children are looking at this. And it's just an opportunity for us as a company to come together during Black History Month and really celebrate at such a level that we never expected. So it's very exciting, and for us to really think back and think about the shoulders that we stand on being in corporate America today, and to be here, to be able to open the bell. So it's just a lot of emotions going right now, good. Just excited to have the chance to be here as a group and individually, so yeah.
So now tell me, how is Wells Fargo celebrating Black History Month this year?
We have so many ways we're doing it. So I'll start internally through our Black African American Connection Employee Resource Network. And for some organizations, it's their business resource group. But they get together, they started planning months ago to bring activities to the organization, some in person, some virtual. We had great speakers, Damon John, we had just and many more, considering it's we still have a few more days to go. So that's what we're doing internally, just trying to find ways to come together and to bring the heritage to life at Wells Fargo. And then externally, we made a great announcement the 1st of February, where we made a major donation to the NAACP, the largest in their history. And that's really our commitment to one of our many strategic partners to say, we're here for you, we're in this to help our communities grow. Also, the Urban League is a great partner of ours. And so it's so many opportunities externally that we take advantage of to really leverage the grassroots that help the Black African American community. And so we're working inside the walls, outside the walls, and then of course with our small businesses, our small and minority businesses, and our Black-owned businesses, just having the opportunity to help them grow. When they grow, we grow, everyone prospers. So we're taking a 360 approach, and we look at this 365 days out of the year, but it's highlighted during Black History Month, and so we're excited about that.
So now you're here with many of your employees today, which is very exciting. So now tell me, how important are your employees to the work that you do?
Our employees, we couldn't do it without them. And more specifically, with our Black African American employees, it's just a sense of pride that we bring. We know that we're standing on shoulders that never would have seen themselves on Wall Street or seen themselves in corporate America. We have some very senior executives that work closely with the CEO that's Black and African American. Again, my mother she looks at it and goes, wow, I never thought that I would see the day. And so being here today is epic, as they've said, and it gives them an opportunity to say, yes, the work that we do to bring Wells Fargo to the community is being watched. And we're part of that huge piece, that small piece in the world that makes just the platform really huge. So yeah, we're all excited.
So Kelley, tell me more about the work that you do in this space and the importance of being here on the floor today.
Wow, so this has been my life's work. I've been in it, this year's 35 years, and I was in it before we had all the fancy names around it, but diversity, equity, and inclusion, I come from a grassroots family from the South, where we were very involved in everything from the NAACP to our churches to our communities, and that's how we solve problems. So I took that with me, and again, I've been doing it with major banks on Wall Street. I'm in healthcare, and to be here today, though, is like the pinnacle, and really, it really makes me think that all of the work that I've done was not in vain, and that we too can shine as Black African Americans on one of the greatest platforms in the world, on Wall Street, and the ringing of the opening bell. So again, just a wonderful opportunity on behalf of Diverse Segments, Representation and Inclusion. That's the name of our line of business at Wells Fargo. We're just glad to be a part of this economy. We're glad to be a part of the community, and we know that we're helping families grow financially in what they believe, and we know how wealth happens And it's through money. And so this is just so iconic, and we're so appreciative as the Black African American Connection to say that we were part of history making. So, yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Well, Kelley, so wonderful to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining me on the trading floor today, and keep up the amazing work that you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you.